goes nothing. Hey interwebs, it's JackitK. Welcome to Heck. Before I explain the way of the B-side, let's enjoy the music that we have gotten ourselves into. Also, yeah, impossibility right off the bat. This is the B-side, folks. We aren't playing around like little video game kiddies anymore. We've had our tutorial. It's gamer time. It would help if I actually tried to be a gamer for like 5 seconds. For real though, let's listen to this madness. Maybe a little bit later actually. As you can tell, I'm being very conservative with my dash because Celeste B-sides don't play around. The game honestly gave you a lot of room for leniency when doing the A-sides, even on harder difficulties. B-sides don't mess around. B-sides are essentially your challenge mode. They like test your skills. They take the mechanics that you learned in each chapter and actually make you do the very most you possibly can with them. You know, I am tired of playing around the bush. I know Z-sides exist. If B-sides test your limits, I have no idea what the heck they do with a C-side. I also don't know how they unlock. I kinda have my suspicions though. So don't tell me quite yet. We'll get there eventually. So yeah, expect me to die a lot, even on ones that I've quote-unquote cleared already. These take a little bit of trial and error, if I gotta be honest. You kinda gotta just learn exactly when to jump, when to not. And one thing that's good to get in the habit on while you're playing the main game, if you haven't already, only dash when you need to. In the A-sides, as I keep saying, there's room for leniency. Like, there's certain cases where you can like dash just as a precaution. A B-side, if it seems like an area you want to dash but don't need to dash, you'll probably need to dash before you can refresh it. I think this level's a good indication of that more than anything else. Yeah, I am like pushing my stamina to the very limits. This is a good time to remember that wall jumping takes 0 stamina. So as long as you're not holding down the grab button, you're good. Unfortunately, I do need to hold down the grab button, but like right here, I can use my dash to get... Between my dash and the wall jumping was how I was able to clear that particular platforming obstacle. And unfortunately, this area makes you use up your dash right away. Unlike how I'm doing, you're supposed to like grab at the very minimum and try to use wall dashing or wall jumping to save your stamina for the very absolute situation. Just me. I swear you don't need your dash for that section. Before I let you get, I figured this is actually a pretty good time to let you guys listen to the music in this game. Before I do so, I think I'm going to go in reverse order, talk about the music, and then let you all listen to it. Because by that point, I'm hoping I get to the really hard stuff, where I actually need as much concentration as possible. I just love this song. And it's a pretty good introduction for what a B-side really is. Like, you get a good taste of the whole... It starts out like the Chapter 1 song that you know and love. I say that, but what I actually like about it is the fact that right away you know this is not the Chapter 1 that you know and love. Just that whole eek squealing noise that you get to it early on. That was pushing it a bit, but I did it. I remember that being one of the more tricky parts of the stage, but this is no joke either. It's probably going to take me a few dozen deaths to even remember how I solved this particular puzzle. But yeah, it just has a whimsical charm to it, but also you're going to have a slow descent into madness. And I think that's perfect for a stage like this. With that said, maybe now we can actually enjoy that. Before I do though, I gotta figure out something. You know, the heckle so you get to here. I think the key is to get into the center there. And then dash. Okay, I think I got a vague idea what I gotta do, but it's gonna be a race. Alright, a new day, a fresh take on this particular level of the B-side, which means probably another dozen deaths before I actually get familiar with what I have to freaking do. Oh yeah. And maybe if you do a dozen deaths, just remembering what button you press to climb. Good to see that we're getting right into the action already. Also, dashing is the thing. I'm glad that's also something I'm realizing at the very last minute. Wow, that's really fast. That's the way I think I gotta do it. Anyways, I did promise the fact that I would actually let you all listen to the music of this Descent to Madness. But if I got a better opportunity later on, I will just post in some post commentary. I've been doing it quite a bit lately, so hopefully no one minds. It's been nice, Crow World. Gotta be like right on the nose. That's it. I just gotta not botch it. Case in point. That's weird. I don't think I did that my first time doing this B-side, and yet here we are. I just had to duck. Oh my god. I even got my dash conserved, which I mean is pointless because I needed to do the spring. I need to hit the spring. That's how I get my boost to actually get through that area. Maybe we won't go into the music quite yet. I don't get it. If I push right too far, I hit those spikes. If I don't push right at all, it's not those spikes I hit, but you know which ones I hit. There we go. Oh man, I forgot that I gotta take the spring. All that work and I forgot about the spring. And I forgot to take the spring again. Let's try again. Maybe I get to the point I get so good I can actually do that twice without dying. And I forgot to grab the spring. Are we sure there's no way I can do this without... Oh, that's right. I didn't even need the spring for that whole dumb section. Oh, sweet release. I may have spoken too soon. I just remembered what happens near the end of this level, and I may have to take back what I said about that one section being the hardest part. They wouldn't make it to one of the first things to do if it was the hardest part. That's basically what I'm gonna say. Okay, dash. I gotta play my dashes a little better than that, apparently. I'm surprised that didn't count as my demise, but I appreciate it. There we go, okay. That's not as bad as some of these sections I've been through so far. Okay, that moves. Man, it's like I'm doing this the first time all over again, except I actually have a little bit of skill. Like I can wall jump this area pretty darn smoothly now. I can make my way over here, not even use my dash. Save it for where I really need it. adding on to my point about B-sides, like pretty much requiring you to have your dashes ready for the most opportune moments. Woo! Checkpoint! Might as well give myself a minute to breathe right there. I should have realized taking on a B-side would result in like things being a little tricky to pull off. But considering you can... When either I showcase my first footage of Chapter 2's B-side, or I have the balls to actually play the Chapter 3 footage, one of those times we'll realize just how much more smoothly doing a B-side is once you actually know what you're doing. Man, that just seems like tricky platforming, because I want to get off that as soon as possible so I can save my stamina. But if I jump right away, I pretty much die. And also, I think I do need my dash for there, so... Question remains, how the heck do I get over there? If I figure out what's heck of madness I pulled off before the... Yeah, there we go. And... Okay, I think the thing is, I need to... There we go. That's actually not so bad. And now I just gotta get up here, refresh my boost and stamina. I don't think I ever mentioned that the green crystals do both of them. Let's see just what mads we got up ahead. Oh yeah, this is the room. This is like the last thing I remember from the A side, or I mean the B side. This tricky madness. Yeah, did I really die there, of all freaking places? I think I need to not waste my... I'm so used to using my dash just as a safety net there, but I think I need to, like, not waste a dash right here. If I have my dash for that area, that'd be nice. I just don't know if I can. I think I do need a dash in order to get up there. Maybe. It's really close, but maybe. I can do it without dashing. Actually, what if I stand in the little holes that come out of it? I feel like that can't be what I have to do. I feel like I'm cheating the system that way, but I can't remember the actual solution. Also, the fact that I pretty much jump right into the spikes every single time does not help matters in the slightest. Oh, there it was. That was the key I remember to actually being this mess. And then I forgot. And then I just like kissed the spikes. Gave it a sweet embrace with my lips. And as a normal person would do when they embrace spikes directly to their lips, they get hurt. Okay, yes! Okay, that wasn't the last area, but that was the last, like, remarkably stressful area to me personally. But I think there's definitely room for this to be just as challenging, if not more so. I think I was supposed to momentum jump over there. Sorry, I know this is gonna be an episode. I know the plan was to make this first B-side, focus on explaining the whole mechanics behind the B-sides. I think I may have to resort to like post-camming some of the less interesting live commentary in order to pull that off. Then again, I think I also got a lot of the earlier motions taken care of. As I was saying, I think I got the majority of what I wanted to talk about live taken care of, but I'm sure I can find one or two parts of post commentary or parts of this live commentary that are just redundant and put live, explain the last things I need to explain on them. Ooh, I know that's the way I was trying to do it the past several dozen times, but I don't think that's the way I was supposed to do it. But I will definitely take it as such way. Yes! Dedicated to those who will perish on the climb. Like all 250,000, give or take 1,000 times. Yes, and after all that, you do another rhythm section. This may be a fun time to bring up that on the B side, that took me freaking forever. And I'm kind of wondering if this, when I eventually have to go back to do Chapter 2's B-side, if that will also take me forever. But point is, we got the Crystal Heart. And B-side complete. Let's see the death counter. Wow, I was actually under 200. Well, I'm gonna give myself a giant eagle stab. And you know what? You guys will know by the time this goes up if I actually do Chapter 2 before Chapter 3. But for me, I did that second half of Chapter A B-side after a little mental break. More so, like, it was getting close to 10 o'clock that time, and I really wanted to make sure I went to bed before then. So I picked up a refreshed mind. Only 13 minutes in the recording. There's no excuse for me not to at least try another B-side. Which means that this is the next logical thing to do. Save me from the fuzzies.